think of her so much it drives me crazy. I just don't want her to leave me. Don't you get me out, please don't give up.
Hey, what's good YouTube? It's vCoast back here with another video, man, and today I'm here with the Clash Royale video. And as you guys may know, the season did just come to its conclusion, the first season since the new update came out, and overall I had a pretty decent finish. But I'm not gonna lie to you guys though, I did choke pretty badly, which I will explain in a second. But 4,204 is definitely decent. I could have done a lot better, but it is good for now. And I just want to give a big thank you to everyone who came out during the streams. We did in fact push the 1,500 in the world, and we were around 2,000, 2,040 medals. I'd say that range, we're about 100 medals away from the top 1,000. Unfortunately, I do not have the screenshots for when I was top 1.5k. But I'm sure for everyone who was in there to the 50 plus, 100 plus, whatever, you guys went absolutely crazy. You can see that I was winning a shit ton of games, even getting the worst possible matchups. I was still able to pull through. And you guys were definitely a big part of that. I mean, you guys really kept me going for those 2 to 3 days because it was such a grind. The same cards being played over and over again, man. Like, if you see a card for about a month with a 67% usage rate after a quote-unquote emergency nerf, which did nothing, it's still the best card in the game. And it is so easy to play as well. And the Monk, 44%, who is not even available to all players. You need to be 6,500 trophies to use that shit on normal ladder. But yo, enough said there. I can explain that in another video, but today I'm here to show you on how I came top 4k pretty much, and I will provide a few live gameplays on the deck I used and how I got there with the deck I used, and just some overall tips. But hope you guys enjoy. So you guys can see here on the screen I'm 3,105 right now, and I actually go down from here. Yes, this first game is indeed an L, and I just want to show you guys because I played pretty well throughout. It was his matchup, if I believe, but overall how one Phoneix or Monk push or whatever the win condition is with Phoneix can just change the entire game, man. This is what this meta is. It's really tough to deal with. So he's gonna go Goblins first play, just an easy bar barrel, which he's gonna have to commit to that. And for everyone watching, I am speeding it up just a tiny bit, just so I can show the entire game, just the raw footage, but just so you guys know, it is sped up a bit, and the reaction time obviously will look a bit different on here. And who would have thought, man, the first two cards he goes with are a Monk and a Phoneix, but since he used the ability already, my Musketeer will get some value. And since he used the Phoneix, I will be going Monk Balloon on the other side, a really good combo. But of course he does have Hunter as well, and that log actually gets deflected somehow. I don't know why I didn't realize this when I was playing, but I realize now that he activated his own Cane Tower with that log. I don't even have log in my deck. I don't know why I thought that was me, but actually very, very smart play on his end, because that Cane Tower will help out so much with the pushes. Maybe not too much that there's a Monk because it can deflect both towers, but you know what I mean. It's just very nice for him. And I try and go Minor Goblins though, but he's ready with the Monk and the Fisherman. And that's one of the problems with these RG decks, man. Like typically RG, you build a push with cards like that, whether it's a Hunter, a Fisherman, or whatever. But since the Monk people put in front of the RG now, my Bomb Tower just gets shredded. It completely deflects, but I still am alive kind of, because the Monk pushback's crazy, man. And looking at this again, I actually have a pretty fair damage lead, and I'm only gonna get more chip with the Monk ability, because why not? We are trying to take down his tower, and I do kill the egg, and I'm trying to support the Musk with something, so I go Minor again just to get some more chip. But the Goblins, bro, are so good. And if you guys don't know, man, the concept of the deck I'm actually running, it traditionally has skeletons in it, but since the Goblins, that there's now 4 of them, and the skeletons there's only 3, but some people still do use the skeletons just for the cycle. As of like 2.6, for example, you're trying to cycle Hogs. This, you're trying to cycle Balloons. But the Goblins just really clear, man. They can counter shit like Miners and a Monk fully too. But back to the game, Monks, it's a pretty hard counter in my opinion, because he deflects my Musketeer and Bomb Tower, and he has Fireball as well, but I still managed to defend alright. This is kind of a hard defense, but Goblins do bail me out once again. I try and catch that egg with the bar barrel, but that doesn't work, so I'm trying to cycle back. I do have my Monk on the floor to help with the RG, and you can see I'm in a decent position with the lead, but it's tough in double with RG, especially Phoneix, just they keep resetting. I probably should have played that Musketeer in the back, which obviously I can say that now, but I do actually monk ability which cancels the Musketeer shot, but still I feel like I could have played that a bit back. And then he gets his ability again, which I didn't even realize, the bar barrel. That is my biggest mistake in the game, and he has his Phoneix, and now he's just trying to overwhelm me. I do my best to try and not let the Phoneix lock on, and I try and retarget with the bomb tower, but I didn't play it well enough. But yeah, so overall tough matchup, but I have beaten it before. I made a few costly mistakes in this game which changed the result, but next game definitely went better. It was one of my last games to the final buzzer, or whatever the season ended. I forgot the exact trophies, but I will show you guys this game right here. So I'm just gonna go bar barrel first play because it's not a bad start, and he has zappies. Playing zappies are also a good first play, but zappies aren't the easiest against my deck, I'd say, because they don't get reflected by the monk for some reason. Like, that's kind of weird. Some monk and non-monk interactions are a bit weird, but I do make an interesting play, split goblins like that. I let the zappies get 2 hits, and then when the monk pushes back they die. So not the best start from me overall. I mean, like I said earlier, one push can turn everything around, so I'm gonna deflect the fisherman and the tower and get the muskie to kill that, and he's gonna have to play goblin game to protect the monk, but then I can just bar barrel away. Having said that, he does put an RG in front of that. There's so much RG this meta, man. I apologize for playing or picking 2 games with RG in it, but these are the 2 games I recorded live, and I feel like that's a lot better than just looking at a replay screen, you feel me? So we kill that Phoneix, and as long as he doesn't have zap or something, we can just rest, and we'll probably just wait till 10 elixir to play something. And with this deck, you got to be hesitant to play your muskie because it's your only heir, and I guess DPS long range card too, but as I can see, he doesn't have monk this game, so it's a bit easier to play my muskie because it doesn't just die right away from the monk. So I'm gonna support with the monk, and he does play fisherman, typical RG player. I'm gonna start deflecting again. He's probably gonna go for a Phoneix if he has it back in cycle, but I guess he doesn't and goes a Skelly Cane. He's gonna have to go goblin game too, and I'm sure you guys can tell by the cards this game and last game that this one's a bit easier because I bomb tower and bar barrel for that goblin game and Skelly Cane, but that doesn't mean he still doesn't have matchup because it is hard to defend, right? Like once that bomb tower goes down, I mean, he still can lightning my muskie and bomb tower, but you notice how I spread my musk and bomb tower well enough so that he can't lightning all 3, or else that's when I truly be dead. And for this, the zappies are targeted on my monk, so my balloon gets on the tower. He could have played Phoneix or something, but I don't really know why he didn't. I guess he's just trying to go all in now with an RG, but all the Phoneix does is support the push, so I don't really, this guy low-key kind of just gave up in a way. So I mean I'll take it. I really needed that win. It was one of the last ones, and I think I might have lost one after this because I should have just ended here and I would have been 3,300 because all the people were so close around the 2,000 mark. If you'd win one game, you'd gain like 1,000, so it was crazy. But yeah guys, that's really it. I hope you guys enjoyed this gameplay. I can definitely provide more or whatever you guys want. Like, hit me up on Discord or Twitter if you have any specific questions, but otherwise it's been an amazing 2 streams and I hope to keep going from here. So I hope you guys all have a good day, and peace.